Did you know that the area of the brain that absorbs music is larger than the section that processes language? Music runs deep. The Saco River Jazz Ensemble performs classics from the big band era with a mission. They're a nonprofit organization that offers a truly special service to people living with Alzheimer's and dementia right here in Maine.
My name is Sonny Pierce. I play trumpet in the ensemble, and I live in the Hollis area.
Hi, my name is Rachel Haggerty. I'm from the southern Maine area. I play saxophone, but currently I'm studying music therapy at Montclair State University.
My name's Joseph Dagnall. I also play in the ensemble. I play alto sax, and I live in the Biddeford area.
What we do, you could say, is therapeutic in a musical way.
We've played like at the Wardwell Retirement Community in Saco several times. We've played at the Veterans Home here in Scarborough. We've played at the Newton Center in Sanford, the Kennebunk Nursing Home. So quite a few facilities that really appreciated.
As I go out and I talk to the people in the audience, you know, the biggest kick that they get is seeing the young kids in the band. They just love that.
When I first met Sonny, he was going around to a bunch of the local high schools trying to find some young players to incorporate in this group so that way we were a little more diverse. And I thought, yeah, sure. Because, I mean, in the jazz tradition, you pretty much have a mentor, but also you're thrown in with a group of older, more experienced musicians, and I think that's one of the best ways to learn anything. And it's been a great learning opportunity, but this is what really inspired me to go into music therapy.
Activities directors are telling us they have live music, but it's something the patients just don't relate to. You know, in 15 minutes, they're ready to go back to their rooms. When we come in, they love it. They can sit there for an hour. We're understanding that it's the type of music, period specific, simple, something they can relate to, versus something that's too complicated or something that they don't know.
I saw this woman, and she was stone still for the first whole set. After we got to our second set, she started kind of tapping her hand. She started subdividing into A's and then into 16ths. And she was doing way better than our drummer. I'm like, I'm sticking with this lady, you know? It was really remarkable, and it kind of, for me personally, made me prioritize my values and maybe reassess what's important to me.
Yeah, one of the concerts that we had done at the facilities, we set up in the saxophone sections right up front. And there was a lady sitting almost in the saxophone player's lap. I mean, that's how close she was. She just seemed to really be getting into this and enjoying it and everything else. I go, wow, that's great. So as we're starting to pack up our music and all, the activities director, she looks at me, she says, you know that woman in the corner? I says, yeah. I said, man, she really enjoyed this concert. I could see the smile on her face now. Activities director tells me that she's deaf. Having a live band there, she could actually feel the music, and that brought great joy to her.
Facility we were playing at, a fellow that has Alzheimer's, and he began to get very animated, you know, moving around and, you know, shaking his hands, and the family had never seen him do this. You know, he was always been very lethargic and unresponsive, and they were concerned, and they went to the nursing staff and asked them if he was okay, and they said, oh yeah, he's just, you know, he's just enjoying this music, he is fine. And at the end of the concert, he just began to cry like a baby.
You go talk to the people after, and tears are coming down their eyes, and those are tears of joy. You talk to them, and they reminisce about the old days. They're up there dancing in their heart.
It seems like it brings the patients back to a time in their prime, and it's just like a happier place for them.
Music just really ministers to people. It does something for them.
Music therapy is not common in Maine by any means. I'm aware of one music therapist who lives in Maine. You find it in other parts of the country, but it's still not a common part of the healthcare.
And live music especially. Well, it's like watching a football game on TV or being at the field. I mean, it's a whole different feeling. And to be able to bring that to people, it's a great thing. If you see someone enjoying themselves, you can't help but smile. It's just contagious.
There are others that sit there, they take it all in. It's having just as much effect on them, and we don't notice it as much, but it's getting through, and it's having great value.
For more information on the Saco River Jazz Ensemble, visit sacoriverjazz.com or call 207-229-3003.